Have you ever felt that your dream is too far away, beyond your reach? Thousands of people struggle with this same feeling every single day. But today's story will prove that change is possible, even in the toughest situations. Watch till the end, because this story will make you think in a whole new way. Let's begin. In a quiet village surrounded by green hills, there lived a boy named Jack. Everyone knew him as the slow boy. He struggled with reading, forgot simple instructions, and could never finish his schoolwork on time. Whenever the teacher asked a question, Jack lowered his head because he already knew the answer would probably be wrong. His classmates laughed at him every day. "You'll never be good at anything," they said. After years of hearing those words, Jack stopped believing in himself. He thought some people were simply born to fail. One afternoon, while walking home, Jack saw an old blacksmith trying to shape a huge piece of iron. The blacksmith struck it with a hammer again and again. Jack counted more than 50 blows, yet the iron barely changed. Curious, he asked, "Why do you keep hitting it? Nothing is happening." The blacksmith smiled. "Look carefully. Every strike matters, even if you can't see the change. The last hit doesn't make the iron stronger by itself. It only finishes the work started by all the previous strikes." Those words stayed in Jack's heart. That evening, he made a promise to himself. He didn't need to become smart overnight. He only needed one more strike every day. The next morning, he read for just 10 minutes. The following day, he solved one math problem. The day after that, he learned 5 new words. The progress was painfully slow. Sometimes he forgot everything he had studied. Sometimes he cried because nothing seemed to improve. But instead of quitting, he remembered the blacksmith's hammer. Every effort counted. Weeks turned into months. One day, his teacher noticed something unusual. Jack had finished his homework before anyone else. For the first time, he answered a difficult question correctly. The classroom became silent. The same students who once laughed now stared in surprise. Instead of feeling proud, Jack simply smiled. He knew this success had not happened in one day. It had been built by hundreds of small efforts. Soon, Jack developed a love for building simple machines. He collected broken wheels, old wood, rusty nails, and discarded tools. While other children played outside, he spent hours trying to understand how things worked. Many of his inventions failed. One cart collapsed, a windmill refused to spin, a water pump leaked from every side. People laughed again. "See, he's wasting his time." But failure no longer frightened Jack. Each mistake taught him something new. Years later, a terrible drought struck the village. Wells dried up, and farmers worried that their crops would die. The village leaders searched everywhere for a solution, but nothing worked. Then, Jack quietly brought out a machine he had been improving for years. Using an old water wheel and a simple lifting system, his invention carried water from the river to the dry fields. At first, nobody believed it would work. Then, the wheel began to turn. Water slowly flowed through the wooden channels. The dry land came back to life. The farmers cheered with joy. Children ran beside the flowing water. The village had been saved by the boy everyone once called stupid. The old blacksmith watched from a distance and smiled. "No miracle happened," he whispered, "just thousands of small strikes." Years later, Jack became a respected inventor. People traveled from distant villages to learn from him. Whenever someone said, "This can't be done," Jack would gently smile. "I've learned something important," he would say. Impossible is often just a word people use before someone proves them wrong. His story spread from village to village, inspiring countless children who believed they weren't smart enough or talented enough. Jack had discovered a truth that changed his life forever. Great success is never built in a single moment. It is built through courage, patience, and the decision to keep trying one more time. The boy who had once been called stupid became the wisest person in the village, not because he was born gifted, but because he never stopped learning. His life proved that talent may give someone a head start, but determination carries a person much farther. And from that day on, whenever a child said, "I can't do it," the villagers would remember Jack's story and reply with a smile, "Keep trying. Nothing is impossible."